this is Opinion Radar, and welcome back to the channel. If you're into bold fashion that turns heads without draining your wallet, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into a pair of thigh-high boots that have been blowing up on fashion TikTok, the ToBeInStyle women's shiny leather-like lace-up thigh-highs. Now, I'll admit, I was skeptical at first. A $28 vegan boot that promises high-shine drama and a sexy lace-up back. It sounds too good to be true. But after wearing them to 2 separate nights out, multiple outfit tests, and yes, even getting stopped on the street for the deets, I had a lot to process. These aren't your everyday boots, they're a statement. And I wanted to know, are they worth the hype or just a flash in the pan trend? Spoiler, they come with some surprises, both good and slightly annoying. Let's get into the real talk. Okay, so I'm obsessed with anything that gives me that bold, fierce look without breaking the bank, and these ToBeInStyle shiny thigh highs. Total game changer. First off, the aesthetic is everything. They've got that wet look finish that makes it seem like you're stepping out of a music video, even if you're just running to the store or hitting up a friend's birthday. I wore them with clear heels for a night out last weekend, and honestly, people thought I'd splurged on a pair of high-end boots. The shine is so reflective and luxe looking, and paired with a mini dress or even high-waisted shorts, they instantly elevate your vibe. For $28, that kind of glam is seriously impressive. They're not just cute, they feel fashion-forward and daring in a way that makes you feel confident. Like you're daring to stand out, you know? The fit around the foot is actually shockingly comfortable. I was nervous because I've got a slightly wider foot, and I've been burned before with tight-fitting hosiery that pinches or bunches, but these stretch like a dream down there. They slip on easily and hug your foot without squeezing too hard, which is a rare win in this category. It's like they were made for dancing. I wore them to a rooftop party and danced for hours, and my feet didn't feel constricted or achy at all. That stretchy footbed makes them pretty inclusive. Too, if you're a size 7, 8, or even pushing a 9, you should be just fine. That's a big plus because so many thigh highs only cater to narrower or smaller feet, and it shouldn't be that way. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the fit up top. The lace-up back is super sexy and gives you that adjustable fit, in theory. But in practice, you'll probably find yourself tugging them up a few times throughout the night. For me, if I tie them too loose, they start slipping down, like noticeably sagging mid-evening. But if I tie them super tight, I start losing feeling in my legs. Not ideal. It's that tricky balance where the material just doesn't retain its shape after a few hours of wear. I tried switching the knot to the front to change the look, but then you get this weird bump that messes with the sleek silhouette. So while they're gorgeous, they're definitely not set it and forget it. Consider them a high-maintenance glam accessory that's worth the effort, as long as you're prepared to do some mid-event adjustments. One thing I totally didn't expect: how many people asked me where I got them. I wore them to a girls' night, and multiple friends were like, "Shup, are those real leather?" Nope, just a high-shine synthetic, but they dupe the look like crazy. A few even pulled out their phones right there to order them. They're kind of like the ultimate pre-game MVP. Perfect for snapping those outfit pics before you head out, or for creating a full-on vibe for theme parties, bachelorette nights, or even Halloween costumes. I've seen some wild uses online. One friend used them as faux boot covers for her cosplay and packed them in her carry-on because they take up no space. Honestly, if you're looking for a fun, easy way to level up a costume or special occasion look, these are way more practical than investing in a pair of boots you'll rarely wear. The texture is another standout. They're smooth, almost silky to the touch, and feel really nice against bare skin. I've worn them barefoot with sandals, yes, really, just lounging at home because the material feels so good on my feet. There's no itching or irritation, which is a big deal for me because my skin can be sensitive. Also, the inside feels buttery, like the kind of thing you don't want to take off, even if they're slowly sliding down your thighs. I love how bold they look, but they actually feel delicate in the best way. It's a fun contrast: tough, edgy look, soft, comfortable feel. That said, I'd be lying if I said they were perfect for all-day wear. They're not. If you're planning on walking around all day, running errands, or doing anything that involves a lot of movement, you might want to think twice. These are night vibes, not daily driver kind of energy. They shine brightest, pun intended, in party settings, short outings, or when you're mostly sitting and posing. I tried wearing them to a brunch that turned into a shopping trip, and by hour 3, I was constantly hiking them back up. Grip tape might help. I've heard some people use a little fashion tape or even silicone strips inside the top band to keep them in place. Might be worth experimenting if you're serious about making them work for longer events. Overall, I really do love them, especially for the price. They give high fashion energy without the high fashion price tag, and they're super versatile once you get creative. Whether you're dressing them up with a fierce look or using them to complete a costume, they add that little something extra. Just go in with realistic expectations. They're not the most functional thigh highs in terms of long-term staying power, but they're absolutely stunning, fun to wear, and surprisingly comfy on the feet. If you're looking for something bold, sexy, and Instagram ready, these are a solid pick. Just keep your phone ready. You're going to get questions and maybe a few tag-worthy moments. If these shiny thigh highs could talk, they definitely tell you to hit that like button and subscribe for more bold, budget-friendly finds. Don't let your feed walk away empty. Stay glam, stay fierce, and let's keep leveling up our look together. One click and you're basically already famous, just like your next outfit.